For Dark Abyssals, missile-based ships are usually the way to go for, as Darks give a penalty to turret range. The Sacrilege is a very strong ship for Darks. This cheap Sacrilege can do T4 Dark Abyssal sight. Let's look at the fitting. In the high slots we have heavy assault missile launchers and a Shadow Serpentis medium plasma smart bomb, which helps against some smaller stuff like frigates and so on. In the mediums we have a battery, dual web and an afterburner. In the lows we have dual Quapum C-type medium, armor repair. You can also replace them with Phantom C-types, choose whatever is cheaper. Then you have a multi-spectrum membrane and 2 ballistic control systems. In the rigs we have a warhead rigor catalyst and a thermal armor reinforcer, which helps against Triglavian rooms as well as some other rooms that do a lot of thermal damage like Marshals and so on. Drones we use Hammerheads and Caldari Navy Vespers. This fit does not require any implants, but you can upgrade it if you want to do T5. Then you want to bring some Asclepian implants, missile damage and application implants, and you maybe also want to upgrade the Tech 2 webs for faction webs and the ballistic control systems for faction ballistic control systems. And with that, this fit could possibly also do T5 Darks. And the special thing about this fit is that it has a smart bomb. And you maybe have seen the videos of the Dark Ephialtes, which heavily relies on the smart bombs. However, in this case the smart bombs are not the primary DPS source. It is actually so that when you go into a room, you primarily just focus down any newts at the beginning, and after that you shoot the bigger stuffs with missiles and let the smart bomb damage any smaller stuff. And once all the bigger stuff is dead, then you shoot the smaller stuff like frigates and so on. And in most cases the smart bomb saves you about 1 to 2 volley on each of those targets if you kill bigger stuff first and then smaller stuff. Now let's look at each individual room. Let's start with the Angel room. Focus Cinnables first, then you kill the Furies and then the rest, starting with the Elite Cinnables. The normal Cinnables have about the same DPS as the Elite Cinnables, but much less EHP, so kill them first. Smart Bomb will damage some of the frigates, but it won't kill them because they can out-repair the damage of the Smart Bomb. But it still helps to speed up this room a little. Here we have the Marshal room. What you want to do is to keep your speed up as high as you can and avoid getting wrapped or inside a blue cloud. Because if that happens, then the Marshals will do a lot of damage. You want to kill webbing and neuting frigs first, which are the Arrestor and Drainer pacifiers, and then you burn to the battleships and kill them as fast as you can. Start with the Marshals and then the Thunderchilds. Here we have the Deep Watchers. There's probably not much that can go wrong. If there is no suppressor, use Hammerheads. If there is a suppressor, use the Caldari Navy Vespers that can stay out longer. And you want to kill any support frigates that burns to you first. because then they won't shoot your drones if you use them. And here we have the drone battlecruisers. Stay at 10 to 15 kilometers range and kill them with faction ammo. If there are webs burning to you, kill them first, because then the battlecruisers can't get in range. This room is harder in minus 50%, but a little bit easier in minus 70%. If there is a blue cloud, then you want to go in there, because then you can apply more damage to the drones. And if they get in web range, then you can also web them to keep them away from you. Here we have the Ephialtes room. In minus 50% they will be orbiting outside the smart bomb range unless you abyssal roll it. In minus 70% the smart bomb will speed up this room very slightly. You want to start by killing anything that newts first, which are the fire watchers and dissipators, and then you kill the rest. Use faction ammo. Unless you are inside a blue cloud, then you can also use rage ammo against the cruisers. Those are the drone frigates. Just burn through them. Smart bomb will do damage to them over the time. They will do the most damage against those E-War frigates, so you want to kill them last. You want to kill the DPS drones first, and the smart bomb will do most of the damage to anything that does E-War. If there are Rodivers, then you want to kill those first, because they will remote repair the smart bomb damage of the drones. And if there is a suppressor, then you want to get close to that to speed up this room. And this is Karen. You want to spiral in, and on the way to her kill anything that newts or webs. And when you are at Karen, put the webs on her, load range ammo and kill her. And while you burn back to the cache and gate, kill any remaining cruisers that are around there. And you want to keep your transversal up towards Karen, because if she hits you, then she will do a lot of damage. And Karen is actually a little bit harder in minus 50%, because there she will pull more range. But in minus 70% she will actually burn towards you, which makes it easy to get a decent orbit around her. And here we have the Vedmak room. At the beginning you want to kill anything that newts first, which are the starving Damavix and starving Vedmaks. And then after that you go for the Vedmaks and kill them. The smart bomb does a little bit damage to the Damavix, which will remove their shields, and that will save you around 1 to 2 volleys. Against Damavix you want to use faction ammo, against the Vedmaks you can use Tech 2 ammo. And for the Villa Vedmaks you can ignore those drones, they will get destroyed by the smart bomb anyways. And the Villa Vedmaks is a little bit easier as there are no newts in that room to worry about. And this is the Leshak room. This room is a little bit harder in minus 50% because there the Leshaks can pull more range. If you see starving Leshaks, then you want to start with javelin, missiles, and you want to send drones to them and kill them as fast as possible before they newt you out. And after that you want to go for the tanglings, and then you can load Tech 2 ammo again. And after that you want to kill the renewings and blindings and strikings. It is also worth mentioning that the renewings and striking Leshaks, they tend to stay together. Sometimes they even follow a drone and come close to you. But the starvings and blindings, they will pull a lot of range, so you want to kill them as fast as possible before they repair up and pull too much range. Here we have the room with Kikimoras. You want to kill anything that newts first, starving Damavix, and then you go for the Kikimoras. And for the Kikimoras you use faction missiles. And after the Kikimoras are gone, then you kill the Drekavax and the Rodivas if there are any. And for them you can load rage ammunition to kill them faster and use drones against them. But if there are Kikimoras around, then you want to keep the drones in the bay because they like to go for your drone sometimes. Here we have the sleeper cruiser room. There you want to kill anything that newts, which are the lucid firewatchers and sentinels. And then you go for the cruisers. The smart bomb speeds this room up a little bit as it does continuous damage to the frigates while you shoot the cruisers, and this saves you around 1 to 2 volley on each of the frigates over the time. But yeah, this room is not that hard. It actually takes a little bit time because it isn't that easy to apply damage to those sleeper frigates. This is the Overmind. For this you want to use Inferno rage missiles and you want to orbit him close with both webs on him. Then you just shoot him with the missiles and the smart bomb should take care of any frigates that spawn in this room. And once the frigates are gone, then you can use your drones on the Overmind to speed this room up. And you use Inferno because Thermal is the lowest resistance type of the Overmind. And here we have the Sansha room. At the beginning you want to use Mjolnir Javelin missiles. Sanshas are weak to EM damage, so we use Mjolnir. And you want to kite out any annoying frigates first, which are heralds, smiths and lookouts, which do sensor damping, tracking disruptor and newt. And as they get closer, then you can load faction ammo and kill all the remaining frigates. You want to keep transversals towards the knights up as much as possible, because their tracking isn't that great. And once all the annoying frigates are gone, then you load Tech 2 ammunition and go for the knights. With both webs on the knight, the Fury missiles will do a lot of damage to them and kill them very fast. This room is a little bit harder, minus 50% and minus 70%. Yeah, and this is how you fly the Sacrilege in T4 Dark Abyssal sites. I hope you found this guide helpful. Let me know in the comments what you think about it. Thank you for watching and I'll see you in the next video.